All right, guys, we are back with episode 2 of the Off In podcast. How we feeling, gentlemen?
Doing good, man. I'm excited for this recap. So I don't know,
We,
Patriots. Are we are we not happy about this? You guys seem a little stunned or
what
something.
do you mean, you guys? Like, listen, we just got 2 wins on the road in very important games, and we already said it in the beginning. It was like if we can get off to a good start, these first 4 games, it kind of sets the tone for the rest of the season because it's going to get a little easier towards the middle, and then in December we can figure that out how it goes. But if we get off to this good start, which we're already there, promising things could be coming. Ralph, how you feeling?
I don't know how good of a start this episode is after you just said we're 2-0.
This
That
guy.
was terrible.
No,
Hey,
he said two. Did he say two?
Yeah, he said
episode-
2.
episode-
I know.
Episode
I did
two.
not say that. I
This
said
guy.
Yes, you
episode
did.
2.
Hey, hold
Episode
up.
2
Get
or
it out
whatever.
of your throat. Get it out of your
This
throat,
guy, bro.
No,
No,
I'm
but it-
feeling good. Dominated the Patriots. 5-0 in the last 5.
Dominated.
against them, right? No,
Dominated.
bro, that was domination. That was domination.
Nowhere
I mean,
near.
we allowed them to come back a little bit. You know, it started getting a little antsy towards the end. But hey, shout out to Mike Gesicki. This is the one time I'll give him a shout out.
This
Let's
guy.
go.
Gesicki,
Back to
yeah.
that tight end that can't break a tackle. Love it.
Leave that guy alone, bro.
I
Hey,
mean,
to
let's
be
get
honest,
started.
to be honest,
No, go ahead, Martin.
there's
He
no
sucks.
reason to hate that. There's no reason to hate that guy.
No, now I love him. Now I love
Oh.
him.
All right, go. Let's get it started. So let's get it started. Let's get it started.
So let's get it started. I'm gonna get into it. We beat the Patriots. We got a Sunday night win. It was
24-17.
24-17. But it was to me a deceiving 24-17. Like I mentioned
called-
earlier.
I called 24-20, by the way. Just saying.
Good. Hey, you trying to be Vegas?
Maybe one day. I don't know. I got to go there first to get a vibe.
I say it was a dominating win. Skinny, you say otherwise. Martin, what do you think?
I think that was one of the most closest games you don't want to be a part of so early in the season with a team that we were expecting to possibly be by a lot more. So that game was too close for comfort, in my opinion. The stats are deceiving, though. I will say that.
Yeah. Skinny, elaborate on why you think it was not a dominating win.
So, I mean, it wasn't domination. They had a chance at the end. That's the way you can. Domination tells me we win by 3 scores, you know? Like, and if we would have been moving the ball as easy as we did the week before, you know, that considers domination to me. But like I had mentioned, I knew Belichick was going to come in with a game plan to take away our best weapon. We had to see other guys step up, and we saw that. Jalen Waddle had a very good day. We also ran the ball. Very efficient on the ground. The Mostert with 120 yards. That touchdown at the end to seal the deal. And, yeah, that was the balanced attack that you kind of want to see the rest of the way. You don't want to see Tua throwing the ball 40 times. You don't want to see that. We literally had, I believe, 30 run plays and 30 pass plays.
That's
That
beautiful.
right there.
Hey,
That's beautiful.
beauty.
I think this guy said something about the Chargers doing that last week, and I was like, damn, although they lost, I loved the game plan, and we saw it this week. What I've been asking for I don't know how long. But I do want to say, I hate everyone saying Belichick is not a good coach now that Tom Brady's gone and his
No,
record's
that's
not
not
the
true.
same. That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. He's doing a lot with a little, and maybe not making the playoffs just yet, but it's only 3 years removed. Like, how many teams go 20 years being trash? So let's relax, guys.
That's kind of what the game felt like to me. It just felt like we beat them strictly just on we have more talent than them. You know,
Yep.
Belichick did great, man, honestly. And how genius it was, because remember, our holder was their punter last year. You guys heard that he gives a tip like when he nods his head on when the snap is going to come, and that's when that guy knew to come in shooting. Like, you know, Belichick is going to he's going to throw everything at you and try to take away your best weapon and make you play in an uncomfortable form, you know. So luckily we were able to go to Foxborough and leave with that dub. But hey, any game on the road won, you need to be
Let
happy.
me tell you that block was insane. I don't
Yeah.
care if it was the Patriots or anybody that was almost died there. Yeah, almost died. Uh, that was a amazing play. I don't know who called it. I don't know who drew it up, but bravo, man. I just
Not,
that
o-
left me stunned. And
not only
and
go ahead.
go ahead, Martin. No, go ahead.
No, not only special teams, but Christian Gonzalez, nasty. The way he was covering Tyreek Hill the whole game, bro.
I
I'm
mean, they
sorry.
also were
That
playing fucking 30 yards down the
yeah,
field.
but
Like,
you
that's
saw
the
him cover.
craziest
A
thing.
lot of center field out there.
Yeah, but you saw the way he would cover him when you did see him man up, bro. He played very well. So I do want to again give them their props for what they did. Made it such a close game. That the block, bro, you can't do anything about it. Everybody saw that as a blind side. Nobody thought that was coming.
I mean, now that you mentioned Christian Gonzalez, I want to talk about the pick that Tua threw. The only reason I want to talk about it is because it looked almost identical to the one he threw in week 1. Skinny, your thoughts on that, man?
I don't have an excuse on that one. You know, he had pretty good protection. I know Austin Jackson was getting pushed a little towards him, but he was able to get planted and give a good throw. He just underthrows it, man. We know he doesn't have that arm. It's not his strength. He just has to find a way to step into it and try to get everything behind it. But you can't make an excuse on that one. That was just a poor throw. He had the one-on-one coverage.
Like why is he throwing jump ball to those receivers and not to like Jalen Waddle where he threw one in earlier?
But that's the thing. We don't have that wide receiver that we can go win a 50-50 ball. We don't have that, man.
Yeah.
That's the one thing we don't. We have speed everywhere. Speed. That's what this offense is built for. But we don't have a guy that's going to win those 50-50 balls. But other than that, we've been talking a lot of offense at the moment. How do we feel the defense performed this week?
If you're going to start with me, I will say the first half, the Patriots were pretty close to putting up some good drives together. But that defense on third down came up with some big plays. The first drive with was it the forced fumble? The first drive that they were going.
Yeah,
no,
with
it was a
Nick
sack.
Chubb.
No.
Not Nick Chubb.
It was a sack.
Whoa.
It was a sack.
Whoa.
It was a sack. It was a sack. The first drive they were driving. They actually looked pretty decent on offense. For the Mac Jones looked pretty nice getting the ball going, and we get this sack out of nowhere and just it stops everything. I think they were on our 40, so they were moving. That sack puts them out of field goal range, and then the one before halftime. So honestly, their first half looked pretty nice, other than those big plays by that defense. That the defense stepped up when they needed to. Like you saw that the Patriots were making moves, and out of nowhere, our defense came up when they needed to. And there's a stat later on I'll bring up. Go ahead.
So are we finally happy? Mr. Bradley Chubb has come up to finally make an impact for his defense.
With all the money that guy makes, come on now. It's about time. I just like it was early in the game. It showed that he was aggressive. Hope more of that is to come. With all the money you're getting paid once again. I really want to give a big shout out. Now that I'm talking about a guy being all over the place, Andrew Van Ginkel, man. Holy crap, bro. Absolutely. And that guy almost signed with the Patriots in the offseason. You know what that would have been? We would have been facing that right now.
The Patriots always try to poach our players once they leave from here. We know that. We know that's how it's been for years. But definitely, Van Ginkel was a force all that weekend, all that game. Sorry, and definitely with Phillips going down, it made us all a little nervous.
There's still more.
Well, let's see. Well, once Philip returns, we'll see how much time he gets back there, or maybe he reverts back to the linebacker role. But we'll have to see how it goes. But I like him. I've always liked him. He's a high motor, always around the ball. That's a player you want on your team. Absolutely.
Yeah, but again, like I was saying, the Patriots really did move the ball well in the first half, and it surprised me of how well they looked, because our defense, when we needed them, really stepped up, and it really gave us that weird first half because the game was tight the whole first half. I think we scored they had 3 points in the first 3 quarters or something like that, and we had 17 by 10 by the end of the half or 17.
It was 17-3 at halftime. 17-3.
But it was but the first 3 quarters were super close, man. Like it was one of those games where we look like we're like how this guy says we're dominating them, and I get it. The visual kind of made it look like we were the more dominant team, But when you look at stats and scoreboard, it was a very close game. I saw people messaging me like hyped up about the game. I'm like, bro, they scored 1 touchdown. They're back in it. So it was a very competitive game, in my opinion. I feel like that wasn't something that you're like, go leave and we're perfect. No, I don't think so.
I mean, going back to calling a dominating game, I just thought it was a dominating game because we just
In the first half,
I
yes.
felt, yeah, no, but I just felt
But
like
was
throughout
it?
the game
It
we
was
had
really
control.
close, man.
We had
It was-
control of the ball most of the game. We were running the ball so well, killing clock. I mean, that's just my point of view on that.
No, I get it. Again, looking at it, you're like, damn, yeah. But when you really like get down to the detail, it's like, bro, it's 17-3 in an NFL game is like, it's a joke. Like anybody, like think about it, 2 touchdowns and you're back, and it's a tie ball game. So that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like looking at it, it wasn't really like out of hand at any point. They played a very good game, very well coached game in my opinion. They just really couldn't make the most out of it with those 2 drives that we literally, our defense stepped up really big in the first half. The second half was a whole different thing. They really couldn't do much until the fourth quarter.
Now, also with how nerve-wracking of an ending it almost was, did we see how there was a fumble snap in victory formation at the end of the game?
That's another thing.
Mm-hmm.
This
War
is
crimes.
something we have
War
to address,
crimes,
man. Although the offensive line once again deserves a huge shout out because they played well. We only allowed 1 sack, I believe, one quarterback hit. This needs to get addressed. I don't know what Tua and Connor need to start doing after practice. If he has to fucking sit there with 30 minutes to the ball right under his nutsack just to get the feel for it, I don't know what's going on. But listen, this cannot continue because I'm telling you, it's going to cost us a game at some point.
I think Tua has little hands. Tua has little hands, so I think that's the issue.
I believe
Walker
they're
hands?
no, I believe they're 9.5 inches.
Oh, whoa, you saw that?
Oh, all right, never mind. That's it.
Oh.
Cut
There's a
that
page
shit.
on
Cut the
Instagram.
clip.
There's
Cut
a
the
page
clip.
on Instagram, man.
Wow.
You guys should follow it. They show you how the QBs hold the ball. Each one
OnlyFans,
has
leave
a
your
different one.
OnlyFans out of this. There's nothing to do with this. Whatever you're into,
Nah.
or any fetish you have, Hawaiian guys. in your
Martin,
hands, I
why
don't
do
know what
you
you're
go off topic always, bro? This is all Finn. We go all in on the Dolphins, okay?
What did I
Next
say? I
week,
said Hawaiian guys.
well, this coming week, we have the Denver Broncos. The Denver Broncos are a piece of trash organization right now. They suck, all right?
Chill.
They suck.
My concern is I'm worried that the Dolphins might get a little too excited for Buffalo in week 4 and try to think like, oh, that we're going to walk by Denver and this is going to be a cakewalk. We're going to go and seal this victory at home. But that's when you could get caught slipping. And losing this easy game, which should be a must win, easy win, to be 3-0. I don't know. This can easily turn 2-2 if Coach doesn't keep everything, level-headed.
Trap game.
Yep, 100%.
I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say
No,
it.
no, I don't think
too soon.
I don't think it is because I do think the Broncos are better than we're giving them credit for. They just lost to the Redskins, right? That's who they lost to. The Redskins are 2-0 now.
Commanders.
Sorry, guys. Please edit me.
Did Mario just say bruh?
I didn't say bro. Okay, whatever. I think the Broncos are better than we're giving. It's week 3. We're going on week 3. We haven't really seen Javonte Williams 100%. I think he's maxed out at like 12, 13 carries. Russell Wilson has looked, subpar, but not bad. Like we haven't been like, all right, this guy made a dumb throw. The defense
he's lost
is
a
really.
step.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, again, but it's too early to tell. I think he's learning a brand new offense, although he had the preseason, and that's probably one of the very few teams that actually played the preseason. They really went out there. I think it's still too early to tell because this is a brand new scheme that he's never been a part of. He's always been like rollout. This is drop back. This is completely different, man. As you can see with Justin Fields. But yeah, we'll see. This is going to be a very different outlook because we're going in after 2 wins on the road. We have a lot more confidence than we probably would have been after 1-1. So what do you guys think?
I think it could be Russell Brand, Russell Crowe, Russell Wilson. I don't give a damn. It's all about the Fins, bro. It's all about the Fins. And like I said, trash organization. It starts up top, and right now their coach is down here. So
Yo,
I don't want to hear.
what did the Broncos do to you, bro?
What did Sean Payton do to you?
Do you
What is
remember?
going on?
I'm gonna give the Dolphin fans a little throwback. You
Tim
remember
Tebow?
when Tim Tebow came into
Ah,
this city and decided, I think it was like what, on a 2-point conversion? Correct me if I'm wrong, Skinny. Do a
he
little
beat us in the
turnaround
last 6
and then
minutes.
go hit the end. Yeah, get out of here. Ever since
You
that
know,
day,
he
Broncos are
threw
done
for
with
like 45 yards that game and beat us, right?
Yeah,
it. Disgusting.
it was pathetic.
Disgusting. All right.
And later that
moving
season, threw a touchdown, game-winning touchdown to Demaryius Thomas to beat the Steelers. That same season.
This is often. Why do you
I'm
keep
just-
going off topic?
You mentioned them.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
did.
but I was talking about a Dolphin moment.
A bad Dolphin moment.
Yeah, very bad. So
how excited are we to see the matchup of Patrick Surtain II versus Tyreek Hill? We have maybe the top three corner in the league. He's no slouch, but obviously we got our boy. But the thing is, if Jalen Waddle remains in concussion protocol, this can be interesting.
Let me ask you a question. Yeah, he's a top 3 corner in the league, but we have the fastest guy in the world on our team, bro.
Where's the question?
Fastest guy in the world.
You're right. Where is the question?
Where's the question?
The
no question.
Patriots just neutralized him. It don't matter. They can scheme to beat you. If Waddle's out, I think this is gonna have to be another grind out, run the ball type game.
It should be. You want to do that. You want to be able to solidify the run game to then open it up for Hill. That is what we should be hoping for. Waddle or no Waddle. That should be the first thing you do every game. Like, why are we starting with passing? Run the ball. We're gonna do well. Our O-line's showing that they can block. So that shouldn't be the reason we're not running the ball. Let's see. I think we should see it, and hopefully we do see the run game get started.
We have an injury, right, with Ahmed.
Ahmed. Yeah, but this guy already said that he liked what I don't even know why he said it, but he's like, oh, I like what I saw from A-Chain on those limited opportunities. I was like,
he only had
a rush
like
and a catch.
I
was like, all right.
I mean, the ball was in his hands. He gained 5 and he caught a pass. I mean, he's doing something, all right?
No, I'm
but
saying, who am I to say anything? But I was like, what? Okay, all right.
He looked at his assistant. He said, he fast, coach.
Bro, it's gonna be crazy to see the speed of Mostert, and then on a third down or whatever the case may be, it's gonna be crazy. And if oh my god, motions and back, this guy, it's gonna be insane. If we're gonna get to see him for real this week, if you're having him in fantasy, you're like, bro, should I start him?
My only concern with Devon A-Chain is his pass blocking. From what I read in reports and a lot of the beat writers that I follow, it seems like he had an issue with pass protection. So he cannot be our third down back. But unless they use him in the slot, maybe they get creative with him. Who knows? End the rounds.
Oh wait, didn't someone say slot? Didn't I say slot and I got called stupid for it?
Yeah.
Didn't I say that?
I mean,
and then this guy mentioned that. I'm just saying.
So,
I
do like him in the slot. Bro. I do like him if you run him a lot in play action. It kind of doesn't give away when he's out there that it's a pass. I think you got to run the ball with him as well, man. If you can run those stretch plays to the outside, disgusting. Gone.
It's just he's probably going to be on those. If we have him back there on third down, it'll be like a screen or something like that. I don't think we'll use him as like a blocker, like a set block play. No, I don't think so. Maybe a chip. Maybe. I was
just saying that I don't think we will see him as our third down back too often. I think Mostert's going to hold down that role because we know he can pass block, he can catch out the backfield, and also he can run the ball if you need a short down yardage. But yeah, let's see how it goes. I'm excited to see the rookie. I'm excited to see what he's got.
Predictions. What do you got?
Before we get to score predictions,
come on, man.
Who do you guys believe will be the X factor this upcoming game? Don't say X. That boy has like 4 pending paternity. Like that boy's got a lot in his mind right now.
For me, is going to be I'll say Bradley Chubb again. I think he's gonna come off the confidence he had last game. He had 2 huge plays. It wasn't just like whatever plays. Like there were 2 game deciding plays, and I feel like he's gonna come off that. And we got to stop seeing Ogba out there, bro. That guy is a waste of money. Please. Why is he on the team anymore? Just, sit him down. Take your paycheck. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but you haven't shown anything, and you were like, oh, I need to redeem myself after what I lacked last year. 2 games in, no Jalen Phillips last week. What did we see? Did he have a tackle?
I don't
know the
think he
stat,
had
but-
a single stat. I don't think he had
Yeah.
anything, a tackle, anything. The thing
I'm
is,
sorry, bro.
just he's gonna be in on run obvious downs, like first down, just because he's a decent edge setter, probably better than Van Ginkel, and I know Phillips struggles with that too. But Bradley Chubb's a good call, and especially against his former team, I'm sure he wants to come back and leave a statement and be like, all right, you didn't want me and you traded me away.
Who's your
go
call?
make it. I'm not even gonna go with a player. I think Vic Fangio is gonna come out and make a big statement
versus
game
former team
against his former team, and pretty
one.
much a city that ran him out. They did not want him, and I mean it's reasonably so. They didn't have a quarterback. Offense was terrible, but that defense was always stout, man. So I definitely expect him to game plan extremely well, and it'll impact the scoring for the Broncos. So
Who were his quarterbacks? Drew Lock and who else? Because he was like that was
what was the
horrible.
really tall guy? Paxton Lynch. I think Paxton Lynch was.
That was before. That was before him.
Was it?
Him. Yeah, that was before him. But still, Drew Lock was your starting quarterback, and you're
Teddy Bridgewater.
Teddy Bridgewater
was with him as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
No, bro, he was in the Panthers.
Either way, Vic Fangio scheming that defense to score no more than 13 points. 13 points this Sunday.
Oh,
before we got off topic, my X factor is going to be Javon Holland. We haven't heard his name too much.
What? He had 11 tackles last week.
And I think he had like 12 the
big
first
plays.
week too.
No big plays.
No.
His job.
11 tackles. 11 tackles.
With Skinny saying how Vic Fangio, this is going to be like his game. I feel like you're going to see a lot of big plays on defense. I'm going with Javon Holland. First game at home, he's probably going to be pumped. Skinny, you pumped first game at home. I know you're ready to be there.
Absolutely, man. I'm ready to be there, ready to be in my seat right at game time. I might shed a tear while that anthem starts playing, man. I'll be like, it's finally back. It's finally back. I'm excited, man.
The only reason I'm going to say no on Javon Holland is because I think we're still like up in the air about our free safety. That's what I'm thinking, that he's playing a little more back because they're like, we don't know if we should trust Elliott or whoever else comes in. So that's why I don't think Javon Holland will be anywhere but around tackles and interceptions. I don't think he'll be doing sacks or anything like that anytime soon, in my opinion.
Okay, I mean, what's your prediction, Martin? What are you guys doing?
No, I think we win this game. I do. I don't think it'll be a blowout, but I'll just give you a similar number, 31-17.
Nice. Skinny, what'd you say? You said no more than 13 points?
I said the Broncos will score no more than 13, but I'm going to go with 24-13 Dolphins.
I got us winning this game 30-14 Dolphins. So there you have it. Any closing words, gentlemen?
Martin, take the floor.
Take the floor.
Honestly, this is gonna be a big win. First win of the homestand. Let's get this going. But what you guys should do, other than watch the Dolphins, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and tell anybody who's interested in the Dolphins, like these munchers here. Go Herbert.
Wow. We're not finishing it like that.
You're gonna end our podcast with that.
Like
How about fuck this guy to all the fans?
You might not see him
on
next
Sunday.
week. Yeah.
All the fans going on Sunday, they have announced it. It is the whiteout game. Make sure to be in white. We don't want no teal. We don't want no orange, especially because the Denver Broncos wear fucking orange. We don't want that shit. White on Sunday. Let's get this dub. Miami, show up for your team.
Guys, like, comment, subscribe. This is All Fin, where we go all in on the Miami Dolphins. Let's get it.